Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream. Hello. Nice to see all of you. I wish you to have, of course, a nice start, a nice day. And of course, we're going to see what's going on in the market today. As usual, we're going to see NASDAQ and, of course, our indexes, our usual list, and, of course, some special requests from Discord and from YouTube. Let me welcome all of you. Shafi, hello, buddy. Good morning, afternoon. Good afternoon, actually, not good morning. Okay, how you doing, buddy? And everyone hit the likes and share the stream. Thank you always for reminding us and for being there always in every single live stream, buddy. You're awesome, man. Thank you very much, buddy. Arcane, how you doing? MGNI. Here we go. Camel Blue, hello. Lizini, how you doing, buddy? OMX S30, okay. OMX S30. We're gonna see what is that. Just a quick short term update, of course, with pleasure, buddy. Sprite, hello. Can you please do AXP, American Express? Yes, here we go. Rudy, hello, man. How you doing? Nice to see you here. Paul, hi. Nice to see you as well. Always Paul as well, and active in our live stream every day. Nice to see you, buddy. MDB, please. Yes, sure. MDB, here we go. Felix, how you doing? Nice to see you as well. Okay, guys, so let's start and see what's going on. We're gonna start with NASDAQ, of course. The old NASDAQ chart, of course, is still like not updating, so I just remove it from my list, and we just gonna walk through with NQ1 here, and it looks like, of course, fine. So I put a little bit some labels, old labels. I have to label the whole chart, of course, again. But I tried, of course, my best right now only for the 4-hour chart, where we have bottomed, if you remember, after the trade war here. And then we start, of course, to move for higher. So basically, we are in our impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Still, of course, the same scenario, wave 5. Now, the difference between this chart and the other one, well, there is a difference, which is, of course, the double 1, 2 here, because you have a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this chart shows invalidation of this impulse, which is a little bit weird, knowing that it looks like a kind of like a perfect impulse. Now, wave 5 looks like 3 waves as well. Of course, it can be like, not really, it can be W, X, and a Y. And that's why you get the 3 waves taking the low here. Yeah, so we cannot consider 1, 2 anymore here on this chart. I don't know. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it as it is, guys. I cannot like say that here it can be double 1, 2. This is a problem. So it is a W, X, and a Y. Obviously zigzag. If this is a complex structure, wave X and then another zigzag. So understandable. And okay, so we are in 1, 2, and then 3. We're looking for wave 4. Now, there is a problem with this as well, because a wave 4 right now, if we talking about this as a wave 2, well, the time of the wave 2 is very longer than the wave 4. While the other chart was a little bit much more, I would say, showing like 1, 2 here, and yeah, we had a good reflection for wave 4 here. Well, alternation maybe, but maybe the thing is that this chart is true and this might be corrective, guys. Okay, so if we are looking for the timing here, because this is definitely not enough time to reflect a wave or alternate a wave 2 here in a wave 4, and that means, of course, you might be in a bigger correction, which is our ABC here, which is a possibility anyway, right? Is already existing. Now, let's see what's going on, and it might be possible, guys. So let's see what's going on the 1-hour chart. So our scenario here for bullish, the only possibility right now for bullish is, of course, the expanding diagonal. Now, of course, I can call this like 1, 2, 1, 2 again, or even I can call all of this like a 1, 2, 1, 2, and bigger 1, 2, but of course, very rare case, right? And it's not really it's not really healthy to say, okay, like 1, 2s are going in bigger or larger scale here, which it looks like much more like expanding diagonal, right? So the only possibility for me is an expanding diagonal here, potential finished wave 2, or not yet, of course, expanding flat again to reach the 0.38, and especially that we hit here the perfect targets for wave B in an expanding flat. Here we go. So we are in a perfection for a wave B here. Okay, so I can say yes, it is very likely 1.23 exactly, and rejecting impulsively as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave C. So we gotta be careful from this scenario. Plus, don't forget that in a bigger or larger view here, if we are looking for the timing, which is a wave 2, well, if this is gonna be kind of like ABC and maybe something else, like showing much more stronger move downward, and that might be, of course, your wave C here after, of course, a flat or zigzag, sorry, or WXNY. We're looking here, of course, for an expanding flat in time. We need it, of course, because if you take the time from this wave 2, the fib time, based on this wave 3, the minimum requirement is 0.618, which we passed it right now. This low is so much lower than the minimum required time. And that means the perfection for a wave C might be over there. So, yep, we gotta be careful with this one. I would say this is your timing here, the perfect time. I'm gonna take it from there because it's not possible to take it anyway directly right now. So I would say this is the time needed, of course, for a wave 4, starting from this blue zone. And that means, of course, we might still be in it. But, of course, until that time, we have to test. We have to test the things because, of course, it's not the only possibility here. What if that this wave, corrective wave, belongs to some 1-2s here somehow? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. But if that is the case, don't forget this is an expanding diagonal, and you might have took the high, and you can say very simply that you have finished here a wave 5, turning this, of course, into a finished potential impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the thing is that if you want to say that this is your wave 5 top here, and you start to be bearish, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, okay, we need to talk about it, right? So we need to talk about it, meaning we need to test the first area here, the second area. What are those areas, by the way? It can be 1, 2, continuation, extension toward the upside. It can be another 1 ABC wave 2, as of course the expanding diagonal, continuation toward the upside. Final level to be tested, of course, between the 24K 500, 24K 700. It still can be a deep wave 2 and moving for higher. So we still have a lot to test here before saying we are looking even for this target. And it can be, of course, something, guys, unfolding for higher, right? It can be 1, 2 finished. It can be another 1, 2 here unfolding for something much more higher. And, of course, don't forget the triple 1, 2s. So this bullish sentiment is too much, I would say. It's too much, right? We see a lot of bullish sentiments. But at the same time, the pattern is not yet very convincing. So therefore, I will be convinced when we get like 1, 2 and we break the high here, breaking the fib levels for a wave B. If this happens, okay, we're definitely bullish. This is an expanding flat or triple 1, 2s. Okay, this is how we're gonna take it. So I would say right now, testing level is still there. I would say it has been taken here 0.38, and we see a retracement, a signal of strength, don't forget, but I need to continue it. Yeah, we need to take the high. Don't forget the main scenario here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 ways down. If this is only the 3 ways, but maybe you get our testing area as 3 ways, and then moving up again, taking the high. If this is the 3 ways, we're moving for higher, it's the same scenario, meaning confirmation for higher. This is our key level to be watched. By simply taking this high again, of course, This is gonna give a chance, of course, to move even for higher. Breaking the 1.38, definitely we are very bullish. Meaning you eliminate totally a wave B expanding flat. Okay, so we're gonna watch this. We're gonna see, of course, the key level confirmation for higher. Otherwise, under it, if we're still under it, we're moving to our testing area. Okay, under this price. Once we break it, okay, higher possibility we move for higher. This is how we're gonna take it. So US 500. US 500 yesterday, of course, we saw a better signal than NASDAQ, I would say. And we saw a potential 1, 2 here. This is our wave 1, wave 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and potential triple 1, 2, of course. 1, 2, and then 1, 2 again. And wave 3, no invalidation. Wave 4, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 might be unfolding towards the upside. Now, of course, we didn't took the high, which is kind of truncated, or it is simply extension for a 1, 2 here to see something very, very impulsive and massive. So as a truncation, I cannot say so, because if this is like you didn't took the high, you failed to take it, you don't see yet a clear signal for impulse. Now this is of course 5 waves, but you still need of course to see continuation, meaning the same as I mentioned, always 5 ways up, 3 ways down. I need to see the same from the lower side, like bearish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 ways up, taking the low, and then okay, claiming something moving downward. Currently we didn't yet. Currently is still playing as another potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, for a wave 3 potentially can be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Okay, so again, confirmation for higher, since you got your 5 ways up, potential 3 ways down. It looks impulsive, but potentially it can be internally WXNOI, so we always calculate both direction. Confirmation for higher. Same thing, if we keep the price ranging inside or below this confirmation for higher, therefore we move down. If we take this again, this is much more confirmation for lower, meaning next level might be to be tested again, of course, is a potential unfinished wave 4 here. And this wave 4 might be, of course, taking some time, as you can see. But don't forget, you have your invalidation of bullish. Should not be taken. 6,682. Meaning, what if we are in a deeper correction, wave 4? Of course, we need to take the confirmation for lower, breaking this area, and so on. 0.38 is perfect, by the way, because it takes the low at the same time. It finished 3 ways down without taking the invalidation, and you move for higher. For a wave 4. This is what I'm expecting still, of course, in case we don't take the confirmation for higher. So currently, we're still under it, meaning the possibility is still higher for lower. Okay? That's it for SPX and NASDAQ today. So we're gonna watch what's gonna happen. Let's move on with the gold. Yes, let's see the gold, what's going on into it. So in the gold, well, yeah, that was from today Discord. I'm still expecting, of course, higher prices sooner or later. We might be here in a wave 4 in a potential triangle, because we have 1, 2. Your wave 2 is deep and sharp. ABC expanding flat, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished wave 3. Currently you're looking for this wave 4. Targets for a wave 4, minimum target is 0.23 taken from the high and from the wave 2, and of course we are looking for 3,940 back. 4K is still required. Even we didn't took the 1.618 by the way yet, but still required, of course. And I'm looking for the 4K. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, if this is an extension for wave 3 and also wants to hit exactly the 1.618, well, that can be. Now, there is a correction already somehow. Yeah, already a correction here. ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as an ending diagonal. meaning as alternation is given. It is given, it can be a finished impulse, but if this is gonna extend, meaning transforming this wave 4 to here, and that was your wave 4 here, the deep one, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, this can happen, of course. It is the extension thing. Okay, so if this happens, of course, we might see higher. It might hit directly the 1.618 and move down again. Okay, I'm checking my trade. Looks perfect. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. By the way, if we have also 1, 2, 1, 2, this is the extension that I'm talking about. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. To finish a wave 3. Then having potentially another wave 4 and a 5. So guys, the gold can expand, of course, so much in this stage. And I'm still looking, of course, for the 4K at the end. Okay, at least the 4K. And of course, still looking for higher. Why? Because in the after the 4K, you're gonna hit only a wave 3 with the 4K. Meaning 1, 2, 3. Very extended. And here we go. Okay, it's very obvious how much extended it is. I think we hit even above the 2.618. That's very bullish, I would say. Yeah. Oh my God. We're above the 2.618, guys. And I know what you think. What if this is a wave 4? This question has been asked before. What if this is? I doubt it so much. Why? 3 waves down here, flat. You start the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning this small correction cannot be reflecting this wave 2 at all. As alternation, it doesn't work at all, guys. And I don't see any kind of correction reflecting the wave 2. Therefore, yes, parabolic, guys. Again, I mentioned already this when we start to move without hitting the fib levels and the fib times for this corrective wave 4. No fib time hit perfectly. No fib level also hit perfectly. We start to move insanely and we never stop. It's a parabolic mode. Now, where are we in terms of fib level? Well, yeah, we are very close to the 4.618. I will change it. 618 always. Here we go. I'm looking for the $4,050, guys. Very, very massive for the gold, guys. Very massive. All our targets, even here, this blue box is taken. We don't need it anymore. Okay, we need only this one. These ones are gone. We can clean up. Here we go. So yeah, very, very massive, guys. Currently, we are in a bigger view here. 1, 2, 3. If you can see it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, it is. It might be extending, as I mentioned. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What if this wave 5 is 1, 2 again? 3, 4, and a 5. Crazy, right? Fractal mode. So targets in precision. Wave 3. Wow. Okay, we already have it. We already have it. The same, yes. I'm still looking for one more high. 3,987 or 4K. Nothing yet. No weaknesses. No weaknesses for the gold yet. And as I mentioned, now the gold has started to move up. If you have forgot this, now the gold has started to move up. Why? Here we go. You can see it on the 4 days chart here. Now you start to see the full green one move upward. This is a move upward, definitely. This is also a move upward, but you still see some red. You still see some red. This is the first time we see a full upward direction without any reds. That's crazy. Meaning now your wave 3 might be unfolding. I know I sound very moon boy here, but guys, this is exactly how the things can be read in here. We see a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence to move for higher. There is no rejections. Yeah, no red. It's the market is very bullish for the gold, guys, and the parabolic move is on. Crazy. I'm also surprised with it, guys. I'm also surprised. It's very rare to see this. Yep. So that was it for the gold. Let's see the 4K. Let's move for the next one. Nvidia at 30 minutes. Okay, let's check the chat before we start with other stocks. Zak, hello. Could it be ABCDE for wave 4 down there? I'm not sure what you mean, if you mean the gold or Nvidia. I think, sorry, not Nvidia, the NASDAQ. I think you mean NASDAQ, definitely, because there is no wave 4. You mean this one, ABCDE. I think so, right? Very low possibility. Very low possibility. Because you cannot, I mean, if you mean 1, 2, 3, wave 4 like this, yes, can be, but I see a finished impulse, honestly. That's why I don't see a triangle. Okay, I think the chat, YouTube just claimed chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Successfully connected. Okay, we're back. All right, guys. So, as bright, KG, the NASDAQ 100 E-mini future you are using is not the real NASDAQ. The E-mini futures is a modified index or just the 100 most weighted company. Look, man, I mean, I know there are many charts on TradingView, there are many platforms and so on. At the end, I need a chart reflecting the price action, the patterns for Elliott Wave. I know there are minor differences with other chart, and each one of you prefer some special chart. But at the end, there is no really, I would say, no real chart here that we can say, okay, this is the right one or something like that, because they are different companies and platforms. So I'm not sure. I mean, I can use NDX also. I think it's gonna make also difference a little bit in it. So yeah, I mean, at the end we need the price and the pattern, guys. There is no problem with this, I think. Xianzu, hey together, can we see AIRBUS? Yes, sure, we can put AIRBUS there. AIRBUS, okay. AIRBUS, here we go. Emme, hello. Any chance you could look at YCA? Yes, buddy. Welcome to the live stream as well. Shailesh, hello, buddy. Good morning. Can you chart a Meta? Yes, we can see Meta. And of course, one last one, of course, Binary King. No, that is not wave 4. So yes, okay, you're talking about NASDAQ. If it is a wave 4, yes, it is not. All right, guys. Let's see what we were looking for. I'm lost. Nvidia. All right, let's start with the new time, 34 minutes for Nvidia. Okay, so Nvidia, yes, we were looking for a wave 4, perfect hit yesterday. Obviously, we have hit our wave 4. We're still looking for the wave 5. We are in a 1-2, 1 AB and a C wave 2 and wave 3 given no invalidation of bullish, very corrective, and we start to move for higher, right? Internally, 15-minute chart, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, obvious a leading diagonal wave 2. Now, of course, it needs sometimes to recharge somehow, and then continuation toward the upside. You would like to see, of course, higher prices. If this, because don't forget the rule, right? My rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 ways down, breaking the high, confirmation. This has not been given yet, okay? Meaning you need to take the high, confirmation for higher, all right? Next target, still, of course, the blue box, in precision $200 for Nvidia. Nothing yet bearish, unless, of course, you have to watch the low. If you take the low, definitely this is confirmation for lower. And that means, of course, you have to be careful from the next level, which is the invalidation of bullish, by taking, of course, the price 178, meaning something bearish is unfolding or something finished here, and we're moving toward the downside. All right, let's watch the key levels to get confirmation for higher. Of course, if we still under it, be careful from the confirmation for lower, meaning diving deeper. Okay, that it regarding Nvidia, Tesla at 36 minute. So Tesla. All right, yes, for Tesla, we're still looking for our ABC zigzag here, which is gonna end up in this blue zone basically, and we were watching here the 1-to-1 fib level, taken of course from the A to the B to the C towards the upside. The wave C is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and currently you might be in your second wave 4 and a 5. But before we call this, so two possibilities here that we need to watch. You can be in 4, 5, 4, 5 to finish wave C, since you took the fib level, you took the blue zone, and you're very close to the all-time high, which it can be taken with this wave 5. So we gotta be careful, of course. It might be a wave 4 and a 5, and we dropped down for Tesla. In this case scenario, there is another possibility. If the things wants to expand here and start to be extended, okay, it can be a possible diagonal here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for this wave 5 in the blue scenario, because this might be not finished unless you have to take the low perfectly. And then having another 4, 5, like just to get really inside this blue box. But still gonna move down, and of course after taking the high. So I would say Tesla in both case scenario is still, of course, very close to move for lower. Okay, we are very close to the top, and very risky for me. I mean, for me, I wouldn't take it right now a long term, because yeah, it's a little bit risky, and I'm gonna show you again why, because it's very important to guide you with this, guys. All-time history always, that's why. So all-time history, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, wave 1, wave A, ABC, wave B, auto wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3, auto wave C. What is much more possible is a wave C because of the 1-to-1 fib level within this impulse, followed by the correction AB and SE expanding flat. Obviously, this is your correction. Wave 4, auto wave B, meaning whether you are in 3 ways up, which is a zigzag, obviously, wave A, wave B, and you're looking for the wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If those were impulses, meaning like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would give a chance or open the possibility for several 1-2s and being very bullish. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. But very clear price action that you are in zigzags. And currently, we're finishing the final wave 5 of this ending diagonal in zigzags. Meaning, wave C might be finished, and of course, we might drop down. Now, how much down? This is a question. Okay, new possibilities here for the downward. You have, first, if this diagonal is an ending diagonal, you have the possibility to switch to leading diagonal, wave 1, wave 2, extended wave C, extended wave 5. 3, 4, 5, of course, towards the upside. If broken, the fib levels for wave 2, okay, we drop down. Okay, we drop down, you finished here in ABC, you seek after 3 ways down, continuation later on toward the upside. It depends what we gonna get, of course, on the micro level here, and what the chart is gonna aim for. So yeah, we're gonna see how this is going to unfold, guys. But currently, yes, in both case scenarios, whether we are looking for an extension like a 1, 2, you need this wave 2. We're gonna drop down. Whether you have finished over there and this was the top, you take the all-time high ending diagonal, Don't forget it's an ending, so you're ending the things and you move down. What is the pattern? Zigzag, flat, running flat, triangle? Nobody knows. Okay, it depends, of course, on the price action. Next, what do we get? But in general, it's of course obvious. 3 ways up, 3 ways down, continuation toward the upside somehow. It doesn't have to be like very deep three ways down. It can be somewhere here and then moving upward again. So yeah. All right. So we're gonna see, of course, for Tesla. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's start, of course, with your special request, a 40-minute, 30 here, HSI. HSI, Hang Seng Futures. Okay, so we have, okay, we saw this before. WXNY, wave A, potentially triangle. We are watching this triangle, A, B, C, D, and E. Potentially you are in a wave D currently. You have to watch from the wave E, of course, and finishing the wave B to move for higher. Not really nice chart. I mean, because, you know, I love impulses. I love direction, very strong direction. 3 ways up, corrective, you move potentially in an impulse, or 3 ways up again, because it can be a big W, X, and a Y. So I would say, of course, be careful from this one. It's not really very recommended. And what you're looking at here is not an impulse even. Why? Because if you are 1, 2, 1, 2, and wave 3, wave 4 interfere. Invalidation, no impulse, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, yeah, very unlikely. Okay, so I believe it can be definitely a potential something like WXNY unfolding here, WXNY, or I believe it can be even, yeah, you can call it expanding diagonal here, wave A, wave B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. For a wave D again, yeah, because for a wave D. Now, signal that, okay, this might be bullish and might be something outside of the triangle, and you start to look for higher. Definitely, you have to watch this level, this one, not this one, this one. Invalidation of triangle. Okay, so you cannot say you are really bullish before you get out of the 33,700. Okay, you need to get out of it. Yeah, and it might be a running triangle here. So not recommended. Honestly, not recommended. It's not a very safe one, I would say. It's not 100%. There is some risk. It depends on your risk management, guys, of course. CRWV, CoreWeave. Okay, we see this more often. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, we have perfect hit for a wave 4 in the blue scenario. Potentially can be, of course, a wave A, B, and a C as well. A, B, and a C. But if we are in a wave C here, you need the 1-to-1 flip level, $282. You need, of course, an impulse to get there. A, B, and a C. Currently, if we take a closer look here on this move, in this wave 1, where you have already, of course, a leading diagonal, right? We have already a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished, and we're looking here at a wave 1. I'm looking, therefore, for a wave 2, of course. This wave 2 impulse should, of course, hit at least 0.38. So potentially can be the case, ABC, right? And yeah, and this is ABC zigzag, perfect zigzag in impulse, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, this is a question mark wave 5 a little bit, but if we want to take this one, wave 5 diagonal, okay, yeah, you hit the perfect target, you move down. Yes, can be a zigzag. Can be, of course, internally your zigzag A, B, and a C. This is a small zigzag. A short wave C always can be 0.618 fib. Irfan, hi KG. I don't see AXK in the Discord list of stocks review. You mean you asked for this? I think I wrote this today. Okay, I think I missed it. Let me check. Yes, I missed. I wrote it. I read it, and I missed it as well. So we're gonna put EXK. That was it. AXK. All right. Okay, guys. So yeah. So that's it for keyword. This one. Oh, sorry, guys. Again, I'm lost. What is my team viewer? Here we go. Okay, for the silver, let's use the silver XAGUSD. We are at 45:46. Here we go. All right, guys. So for the silver, very high prices. I need to check also. Wow. Okay, that's nice. Because I'm trading silver today, and it looks, of course, really still looking for higher. And in this case, we are looking here at wave 3, 4, and a 5, right? We're still looking for one more high. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing up, of course, the thing. So I'm going to label this again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to be much more clearer here, as I'm going to put this in white. So inside your wave 5 here, also you're looking at a potential several 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. And obviously that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, still, of course, looking for higher. In the 15-minute chart here, we're looking, of course, to take the all-time high. Obviously, this is a correction, and we're looking for higher 1.618. Okay, 48.7 is very likely to be taken here. All right. So this is for the silver. This is what I'm looking for. Let's see this one at 47:30. AXK. Endeavor Silver Corporation. Okay. All-time history. Guys, not recommended. Again, this one. It's very sideways. I mean, I don't know why you're interested into it, but yeah, it's very risky and very sideways. No direction. There is no direction for the market really toward the upside or downside. Yeah. So at the end, sideways is more riskier than a clear vision. Okay. So be careful with it. You have an A, B, yeah, B, C, and might still be unfolding. Yes, C, D, and A. So be careful from this triangle. A, B, C, D, and E. This is the first scenario. The second scenario, of course, you can be in an A, B, C towards the upside, but yeah, don't expect something really high because it is starting in 3 waves here in a regular flat. Meaning if this is gonna be a little bit looking for higher, your maximum target might be this blue zone. And the way that you might reach this is a diagonal. Can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, somehow like that. Or, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4 sideways, wave 5, somehow like that. Okay. So be careful from it. I don't really like it. Now, of course, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be, of course, but you still need, of course, to take the 1.618. This is your wave 2. Wave 3 as an impulse. Well, here we go. Yeah, this is your confluence target. And that means, of course, this might end up a wave 3 here, right? So 3, 4, and a 5, okay? Not really recommended. Be careful. 50-minute RKLB. RKLB. Rocket Lab, okay. We saw this before. Okay, that's an impulse. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We have several 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and a 5. Obviously, we're still looking for our blue box as expected. Very simple. 1, 2. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very nice. or double 1 2, right? But it can be 1 2 3 4 5 leading diagonal, wave 2, wave 3 4 and a 5. It's an extension. Yeah, it was supposed to finish 1 2 3 4 5 again. Oh, we took the high. It's an ending diagonal. We drop down, and then 0.38 or 0.5 signal of strength. Boom, taking the all-time high. 5 ways up, 3 ways down, taking the high, confirmation for higher, meaning extension. 1 2 3 4 5. Next, a blue box as expected, still there. Very nice. UPS at 51 minutes. United Parcel. Okay. What's that drop? Again, yes, also not recommended. It's 3 waves up, meaning there is no direction, clear direction. You are in a correction upward. This correction has no idea when and where it's gonna finish and ends up. It might be, of course, a zigzag. It might be a flat. It might be a triangle. You don't have any clue what's gonna happen, where it's gonna rebound, and what is the next pattern. Why? Because you are corrective. 1 2 as a 1 2 1 2 is gone. Is gone. You just took the low. Invalidation of any bullish. You're looking potentially for this low. Can take the 886, yes. Can take the low, yes. Nobody says that it cannot. Okay, so be careful. Not recommended again for UPS. I know UPS, yeah, it's an international company, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, this is what the chart says. So 52 NIO. So NIO, okay. Yeah, very fresh as well. You have 1 2 3. Where is your wave 4? Nothing reflecting the time of a wave 2, just one candle for a wave 4, impossible. This is the 1 2 3 4 5 internally, meaning it's an ABC. That's why I put a wave A. It's a wave B, and you're looking for higher maximum, of course, at wave C. Does this is this like 100% sure? Of course not, because you might be in a flat as of course this target, but you can be also an ABC triangle. Okay, because this is a zigzag, you might get another zigzag, failing to take the high, and then of course moving in sideways. Okay, so be careful with it. Now, if psychology can be found there, you can be even impulsive. Well, yes, it can be 1 2 3 4 5 here, and then you finish, of course, something corrective, and you move down, meaning your wave 5, A, B, and a C, and boom, taking the low. Not recommended again, guys. Always be very wise with choosing your stocks that you want to invest with it, because yeah, all-time history is very essential. It means trust. It means data. It means that you have something to base on it, your analysis, your expectations, and so on. Magnet or magnite. Again, 3 ways up, no impulse. And then A, B, and a potentially not finished. Definitely this is corrective. Definitely you're looking for lower. Meaning 3 ways up, 3 ways down, 5 ways up again. 3 ways up, 3 ways down, and then 5 ways up later on. If this is a 3 ways down also, if you want to consider this with it, A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, horrible. Okay? Not recommended again. Sorry guys, I have to be honest. I know that I'm how to say, sabotaging your special request today. I don't know why. I don't know why, guys, but most of them are. I wouldn't recommend. I'm sorry, guys. OMX Stockholm. Okay, we do only, brother. We only do U.S. stocks, but it looks like we visited this before. I'm gonna, of course, just keep the things, but of course, preferably always U.S. stocks, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I'm still looking for there. Nothing yet is a signal for weakness. Okay, so you're looking for 1, 2, 1, 2, and you want to take the high. Of course, this is your confirmation where you are very close for it. Confirmation for higher. We're very close for it. So once taken, you want to move for higher, but also be careful, of course, from ending diagonal here. Okay. Yeah. Therefore, key level. Here we go. Wave 5 diagonal key level to be watched for higher is the 3,200, meaning if wave 5 becomes longer than the wave 3, because it can, of course, move to the 3,248. Once breaking this, okay, anyway, you enter the blue zone. Okay, so this is the idea. However, please always US stocks is preferable for this. 56-minute AXP, American Express, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave A, wave B, and wave C towards the upside. Okay, it can be even a wave 1 or a wave 2 given. That's nice. It's a direction for the market. We see impulses 1, 2, 1, 2. Wave 3 still, of course, looking for a higher here. We're looking for a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, be careful. It might be finished because you have already 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave 5 can be internally finished. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh, okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it's a zigzag here. This is a wave 4. Okay. So what's going on here is a 1, 2, wave 3, and A, B, and a C running flat, wave 4, wave 5. Why running flat? Because you have 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, failing to take the low. Meaning you finished nicely an impulse wave C, but it failed. That means, of course, you start again, of course, to move for higher here. So now, if this is a wave 5, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 extended, no. It's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, not finished yet. Wave 3. Here we go. This is going to be the gray, and this is going to be the white. So basically, you're still looking for higher, okay? Basically, you're still looking for higher, the same target here, and yeah, let's watch the blue zone. I would say still the same targets. Nothing has changed. You're still looking for higher. MDB, 58 minutes. MDB, which is okay, Mongo. All right. Yeah, not to the okay. Again, I mean, not bad, but of course it is a 3 waves again. Don't forget, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zigzag, right? A, B, and a C in a zigzag here. And we're looking again after it for 2 possibilities because you didn't took the low. You are potentially in a triangle as a wave B, or you are it cannot be it cannot be ABC. Yeah, already the answer given. You are in a triangle. So A, B, C, D, and a E. Wave E, of course, can simply move to the midline. Of course, this wave D still need to unfold a little bit. Wave E can move to the midline of the triangle and start the move toward the upside. Okay, to the mid position. It should be, of course, zigzag. Once you see a structure zigzag finished in the mid, okay, it might be the signal. Yeah. So A, B, and a C. A, B, C. Here we go. All right. Can we buy gold at current price for target 4,050? Well, yeah, no financial advice, but I cannot give financial advice here, or even on Discord. So yeah, of course, it's your decision, your plans, and I give the analysis. You decide. It depends on your portfolio, your control, self control. Can you risk this or not? Can you handle the risk? Blah blah blah. This is what I can help, but I cannot say what to do, of course. Paul, wave 3 of C seems kind of short. Wave 3 of C, you mean this one? It seems so, but it's not. It's not. Okay, still fine. All right, so yeah, that's it for MDB Airbus. So in Airbus, 1 hour. Okay, so Airbus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes. Okay. So it is an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Of course, unfinished. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Everything is fine. Wave 4, no invalidation. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Let's see what's going on there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. No invalidation. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What's going on in the wave 5 here? Okay. Also unfinished. Brackets. Again, you are in another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Oh, sorry. Let's just take it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. White. Ah, come on. Here we go. Mini white. Okay. To finish your wave 5. Now, also internally, again, you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Here you go. Okay, so still looking for higher, of course. The micro level target, I would say, can be around, you're very close to it. You are in the blue box, but 1.618 can be easily taken to 120. A macro level scenario or macro level target here you're looking at is the following target. Here we go. You're looking for this blue zone, probably, in case it gets, of course, continuation for higher here. And yeah, obviously you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This wave 5 is getting extended. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So yes, you can expect, of course, this. All right. You can expect it easily to get this area over there. Other things, it can transform to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, but this answer will be given over there. Not yet. Okay, that it regarding Airbus. WCA at 1 hour 3 minute 30. WCA yellow cake. Okay, very fresh one. Even, of course, I mean, it's a 2-week chart, but still not very clear. Of course, there is no really good pattern. But you can consider here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, still the same thing. So you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Yes, can be an impulse, so that's good. At least you have an impulse. 4 and a 5. Sorry, the wave 4 is there. Let me check. Yes, it is there. And then wave 5. Okay, over there finished. Obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, and well, what I'm doing. This is a brush, and then 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Yeah, is unfolding. Or, of course, don't forget the A, B, and a C, but we're gonna put it in blue because it is upward and not downward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You're looking, of course, for this potential scenario. Let's dive in the daily a little bit. So you got the confirmation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 ways down, moving up, taking the high, confirmation for higher. Okay, that's nice. Next thing to do is to watch the 1-to-1 fib level. Watching the 1-to-1 fib level 697, once broken a little bit decisively, okay, you're moving for the 900 1.618 in a wave 3. Very simple. That's it. Very basic Elliott wave. Meta, 1 hour, 5 minute, 30 minute, 30 second. Meta. Okay. Okay, I need to go back a little bit to see what's going on, or I need to zoom in actually to see what's going on. Okay, now it's clearer. All right, so basically we are in a 1-2 here. You have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3. Obviously, we got a wave 4 here, and you got kind of like yeah, it's a finished wave 5. You got an ABC downward. We got, of course, our blue box here, and potentially 1, 2. Here we go. So 1, 2, you're looking probably for higher. Why probably? I'm gonna let you know 1 second. So we start to see a I mean, this is a zigzag, right? So it is an impulse potentially, but also you can consider here the starting as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, and of course C. Therefore, it has ended up kind of like zigzag, unless there is a possibility also that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like finished impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and you get A, B, and a C expanding flat, or WX and a Y, wave 2, and you drop down, wave 3. But currently, and I think this is a 1-to-1 very close to it. Well, yeah, close to it, I would say, 1-to-1 fib level. We start to see kind of like a signal of rebound. Now, if this is going to hold on, then we call an extension, okay? If it's going to hold on, meaning like moving up continuously, then we call an extension. Blue zone still to be hit, even higher. It can be a bigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside, okay? But you need a signal here. You need a clearer signal, of course, to move for higher for Meta. And I believe if we take simply the low again, this low, because you took the low there, so it's time to move up. So confirmation for lower, okay? Meaning if the price moves down, okay, we drop. We drop downward. Yeah, so that means, of course, you finished an impulse here. It's not okay. Of course, there are testing zones. There are, of course, a wave 2 in this area here, 0.38. And you have, of course, a wave 2 in this area, 0.618, 0.786. If we take the low, okay, it's a deeper correction, but I doubt it. Definitely we're gonna move somewhere from there. All right, guys, so that was it for today live stream. Thank you for being here. Don't forget also to hit that like button and share the live stream and subscribe if you didn't yet. Of course, it supports the channel to thrive and to see you every day in this live stream. Thank you very much again, and I wish you a nice day. Trade safe, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.